YouTube alg. Find me some viewers. Happy Sunday morning, everybody. We're back out cooking wood. Burning wood and cooking wood. In this creosote stickified drum. Yeah, we had to come back out and finish off the job. So here we are. Enjoy a morning campfire with ScottT splitting outdoors. That's right. We're having a coffee. Wow, I need to refill. Look at this high definition fire, everybody. The kids today, they wouldn't understand the technology that we've got now. They just wouldn't. Look how high definition this is. Isn't that amazing? It's 4K. YouTube uploads it to 4K, my friends. So you can watch this on your big screen TV. Not my old man face, you know, nobody cares about that. But the fire, you could have a fire on your big screen 70-inch TV. Because I'm delivering it straight to your TV right now. And if you're wondering why I'm out here at 7 Eastern time in the morning, it's because we got to finish the job we didn't get done earlier. This thing's full of wood, hickory, that didn't properly burn when I ran the fire on the lump charcoal making session on Friday. So I took out the good charcoal, now put the rest of the uncooked stuff in there, back in. You know, I sorted it out, and then now we're just running the uncooked stuff. The undercooked hickory, that's what it was. So we have perfect conditions because there's no wind. There's still dew on the ground, so I'm not concerned about my forest starting on fire. And I'm gonna try to be done here in the next few hours. So we'll watch the smoke show here coming out the top. Now we got it roaring. It took me a while to get it going. I had to pour gasoline on the fire. Lighter fluid. Jack's not amused. He thought we were going for a walk. But she's burning hot now. Got a lot of fuel down there at the base. And it's all the way around, which is what I want. Oh, it's feeling hot there even as I just walk by it. Look at those flames. Pine makes the most beautiful flames, by the way, my friends. It really does. Like it burns hot. The flames flick. Don't you agree? Let's get some likes. Remember, the likes are free. And go ahead, subscribe. You might as well. Then you'll get the notifications when I'm doing exciting stuff like this. Jack's a little bit ticked off. He's over on the porch chasing the chickens off. They're looking for treats over there. And there's some more chickens. They just got out of bed, those ones did. See them running? See them? See those chickens? Yeah, there's the rooster. Randy Rooster. Randy, our rooster. Don't get too close there, Randy, or you'll be fried chicken. There's Bedhead. There's Jack. Oh, Jack just showed up. Says, I want to be near the fire. It's cold over there. Come here. It's warm over here. Jack. Come and look at this high definition fire here, Jack. It's beautiful. Man, we got 21 other people that are watching it. They're not as warm as we are. But they can get the feeling of warmth just by looking at those flames and knowing that the hickory that's left in there is going to be perfectly cooked, pyrolyzed actually, and ready and usable for the big green egg. It's pretty cool, isn't it? The smoke there, look at that. It's billowing out the top. By the way, I got the can sealed properly this time, if any of you are new and weren't here for the Friday episode of Burning with ScottT, splitting outdoors. ScottT burning outdoors. Maybe that should be my handle for the next few hours. I have improperly sealed the can here at the top there. And so then I had to slap some mud into the hole and kind of seal it because it was losing heat. And I think that was part of the problem. Why I undercooked it in 12 hours. Usually I take like 8 hours to cook this stuff. And yeah, so the heat was being lost. Also, some of the hickory was a little bit wet, not 100% seasoned like I usually put in there. So you had to drive off the water, and that takes extra time before you can start driving off the chemicals in the wood. Would you concur, Jack? Says, I mean, yes, it sounds logical to me. YouTube wants me to put a sticker up. Camping or glamping trip. Neither. That's the algorithm, not picking up on what we've already done here in the past. But I do have an idea for a sticker. Let's do one do a Q&A. Ask a question. All right, here's my question. Have you made lump charcoal before? Now she's roiling and moiling. Look at that. Look at the smoke show, my friends. And give me 29 likes. Those that are there. It doesn't hurt, won't affect you. Your day will go on the same as it did yesterday. Just all you got to do is this. What commands does the dog know? Jack? Well, it's not really necessarily what he knows, but what he's willing to do when I command him. He's pretty motivated by food, so when you ask him to sit, he'll sit. He sometimes does the down for lie down, but he's not as, he's not the smartest tool in the shed. He knows come, but I would say he's not really good at that either. Like, yeah, he'll come if he wants to come. Right, Jack?
Say that's it's about right, to be honest.
He's cold though right now, and it's not even that cold out. I would say we're about, let's call it 55 Fahrenheit here. And Jack, Edwam, I want to acknowledge you. Hey, no, to learn what you want to learn. Okay. All right. So, yeah, what you're seeing here is there's wood inside that, like chopped up hickory wood that I put in the barrel. And I have to tell you that we did this on Friday for 12 hours. Same thing, fire around the base of the drum. But it didn't fully cook all the wood in there. I'm trying to pyrolyze it. So I'm going to change the sticker. And I'm going to make a new one. So if you want to learn, here's the learning. Do you know what pyrolysis is? So this is what we're doing. Pyrolysis is the chemical reaction that happens when you basically cook wood in the absence of oxygen. Because if there was oxygen inside the barrel, it would burn the wood to ash, like is happening here around the base of the fire. This wood is going to burn completely to ash because there's oxygen fueling it and help fueling the combustion process. So inside the barrel, there's little to no oxygen. It's not like a vacuum sealed drum or anything. There's holes in the top, but there's going to be a very small draw of oxygen coming into that drum. So what we're doing is just heating that wood up to the point where the volatile chemicals, the pitch, the tar, the terpenes, are they're not combusted, they're cooked off, they're volatilized off the wood. And then you're just left with the black lump charcoal, the carbon, basically, that's all that's left, right? So I'll show you this is what charcoal looks like. This is from the fire, but when I put the fire out, you've got just like charcoal bits left. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. You can go look that up, pyrolysis, as well. Get the exact technical definition. There's your Sunday morning seminar here with me and with Jack. There's Jack. He's actually started to he's like 5 years old, maybe about that. And he's just now only started to really go after squirrels, which is completely weird, isn't it? And we have a lot of squirrels, actually way more than I want around here. I know you're probably thinking, is there like such a thing as that? But yeah, there is. See that peach tree right there? That one right there? Each year, it puts about 200 peaches onto it, and we get zero. The last couple of years, zero, none. Because the squirrels, they go up before they're even ripe. They're still green, and they start munching on them, and they'll only take a few bites, and then they drop on the ground, and then they're no good, right? So anyway, yeah, we probably have about 25 squirrels just that live in this vicinity here. That's way too many, and the reason there's that many is that there's nobody picking them off. So we have hawks and whatnot, but they'd prefer to take a chicken because they're easy to take, and we've lost chickens to the hawks. There's our duckies, a couple of them. They're waiting for me to feed them. I need to feed them. And I need to go get some more wood. To keep this thing roiling and moiling there. Like that? I like that, roiling and moiling. I don't know if it's appropriate, but it sounds good. But that's what we want to see. Well, actually, I don't want to see it. When it's done, when I have a hot enough fire around here, this should cook and cook and cook and cook until that you start to see no smoke, no steam or whatever. That, yeah, there's going to be a little bit of water still in some of it, I guess, but not a lot. I think right now what we're trying to do is just cooking off the stuff inside the wood. Because it's already had 12 hours in there to season and dry. Thanks for the likes. There's 26 people on here, and it's probably just people slipping in, slipping out. But you can go ahead and hit the like there, subscribe to the channel, and you'll see some great content like this with Jack helping me. He had his breakfast already, so he's happy. I haven't had my breakfast yet, but I'm happy and hungry. I'm from Russia and I don't understand English. I wanted to see what commands the dog knows. Jack, we have a person from Russia. He doesn't know English. Let's see. Can you go down? Can you go down? Sit. Sit. Now go down. Lie down. Lie down, Jack. No, you don't want to lie down?
Say, I don't want to lie down. It's too cold. It'll make my belly cold.
What do you want to do, Jack? He doesn't know much, unfortunately. That unfortunately is for us because sometimes, you know, we want him to do what we want him to do and he doesn't do it. Hey, Jack, what do you want? Should we go get another coffee? See, I really wasn't kidding when I said I was throwing gas on the fire. I have the gas right there. And I was really careful, though. So, kids, and this is not made for kids, but kids, don't do that. You have to be experienced and old to do dumb shit like me. And I've done plenty of dumb shit. And I'm still here. But that's not, you might not be tomorrow if you do dumb stuff. Yeah. So, I have my coffee cup. We don't have Starbucks coffee, but I have a Starbucks cup. I'm going to go put some Dunkin' Donuts coffee from my Keurig in it. All right, we got 23 on right now. Let's get 20 more likes. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. It's easy. Help me monetize my channel. It's my side gig now. It's one of my things here this year. I made a goal for myself. And my goal is to get to the YouTube thresholds. They have metrics for you don't just get to like monetize on YouTube. Like, it's actually harder, especially for old crusty guys like me, you know, who have wrinkles and everything, and people want to see like young people on YouTube. And yeah, they just, you know, show their pretty faces, and everybody signs up to see their pretty face every day. That's what I think it is. Some of them have even useless content. Like, you'll learn nothing from them. Absolutely nothing. And believe me, I know, because I've watched some of their stuff. And it's pure and unadulterated, lousy entertainment, a lot of it. But you know what? That is what makes the world go around, isn't it? And I love that, because everybody can do their thing and be happy and do what they want. And some people will tune in and many will tune out. Mostly will tune out. That's what niches are. That's what a niche is. So I need to, before I go get my coffee, I'm going to go get some more wood. And N46 out of Russia. I'm sorry I couldn't make Jack do anything. He's his own dog. He does what he wants. And that's what it is. So let's go get some more wood. You can come to the wood pile with me. And I'll go get the coffee in a minute. I'm going to take the question away here, because it's kind of annoying in the middle of the screen. There we go. And there's the fire. Again, losing a little bit of fuel because it's burning down quickly. Pine burns fast, hot and fast, which is kind of good and bad. I want the hot because I want to get this done. Here, I know what we can do here. So I put my hand right in front of the camera. You see, that's an old guy thing too. I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna go get the wood. So you watch the fire, and I'll get the wood. Put that up close. Maybe move this guy a little bit too. And off I go. All right, I got some wood. Right here. Oh, the phone's warm from sitting by fire. I like the dog. He's so calm. That's N46 out of Russia. Yeah, he is really calm, actually. He's a really good dog. Aren't you, Jack? His name is Jack, and he has a friend in the house. She's a cat, Maple. And yeah, he's actually, he's a pit bull. And he is a very different pit bull from the past pit bulls we've had. You know, these dogs, they get a bad rap because, and okay, so see, they're really muscular dogs, right? That's the breed characteristic, and they need a lot of exercise to keep them happy. And a lot of people can't give them that depending on where they live, and maybe they're also, I don't know, I mean, a dog needs, if you get a dog like this, you have a responsibility. And I'm not here to preach, but it's the truth. So a happy dog like a Jack needs a ton of exercise every day. And if you don't give that to him, well, then he does naughty things. Right, Jack?
Says, yeah, that's about right. And I missed my walk yesterday.
I know. Things to do, Jack, but you know, you can sometimes take yourself on your own walk because we have acreage here. But he never wants to go for his own walks. He wants us to always go with him. No, not always, actually. He has a friend down the road. He's a German Shepherd. His name is Diesel. And he goes and he visits Diesel. But Diesel's getting on in age, and he'll play for a few minutes. But Jack, you know, he has more energy than Diesel does now. Anyway, he'll go up there, and then he goes down and he goes up the road. There's another dog that's on the county road, which is, I don't know how far that is, maybe a mile away. So he'll go up there, but he can get there on the, there's trails through the woods and stuff, and he usually takes those ways, which is good. So he has to go up hills, down hills. Right, Jack?
Says, yeah, that's true.
You could go visit Jimmy right now. Jack?
Says, nah, he's still sleeping, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you're probably right. Good morning from North Carolina here. I don't know, you definitely look like you may not be from North Carolina or even the U.S. But wherever you are, welcome to ScottT Splitting Outdoors channel. Hit the like, hit the subscribe so you can get notifications for more great content like this. And now I'm going to put the wood on. Why did I take my gloves off? Because I'm distracted right now by Jack, by the fire, by my hunger. Because as I said, I haven't eaten my brekkie yet. But I'm going to go get a piece of banana bread. What should I do with the phone? I didn't bring the tripod out. I wish Jack could hold the phone. Can you hold the phone, Jack?
Says, no, I don't. Look, I don't have a thumb. Do you see a thumb on that?
No. I see sort of like a thumb right there, though.
So yeah, but that's my dew claw. It doesn't do shit. Says it can't even help me climb a tree.
Yeah, I talked to Jack all day long. What does that make me? Losing my mind? Maybe. Hey, I had a funny conversation with a guy yesterday. I my memories feels like it's going more and more like all the time. I forget basic stuff. And this guy yesterday that I play pickleball with, he's about 75 and he's really good. I always point that out because he comes out and he plays with a bunch of us, and some of us are, yeah, we're all over the map in age, but he he can run with the advanced players. He's really really good. Anyway, I digress. He said, "Oh, so you when you forget stuff, Scotty, you've got CRS." And I said, "What's CRS?" He said, "It's can't remember shit." Like that one? And I laughed. That was good. I know that's sort of dad joke stuff, but you know, we're all dads out there. Most of us. There's Jack. He's now like kind of waking up, getting alert to the squirrels. Yeah, there's the wood pile. You can see I got some work to do to put that up in the wood shed. That's the little building behind it. And yeah, let me get the wood on the fire. I don't want it to go. I want that to, as long as I'm seeing smoke, it means we still got to cook the wood longer. So, let's do this. This. I think I can do that, yeah. Let's change it up a little bit here. Come up from this side here. You can get a little closer like that too. Like that. Yeah. Ah. I got some big wood here now. Got some big wood. There's a good big piece. That'll burn for a while. I only see 4 likes up there, folks. We have to get to like 5. You can do that for me. Titan, good morning. Good to see you this morning too. Good to see your name up there. Hope you had a good rest last night. We're finishing the wood. I just dumped the undercooked stuff back in. Titan's one of my P1s, priority one, watchers, subscribers, and so he knows what's going on. I was up early, Titan. I was up at 5:30 and was out here by 6 approximately. to get this thing going again. And I got till around 11, and then I have to be done. I have another commitment. So that's what I'm trying to do is just cook it. Remember, we weren't too far away from having that done. I think if I can keep the wood going on here for a couple more hours, I should be able to get it done. Yeah, you can see there's a lot of smoke coming off the top though. Oh, thank you, Titan, for that, for promoting. I love that. That helps me a lot. You can see the duckies over there. I don't know, maybe you can't in that field of view. Let me show you. There they are. I haven't fed them yet, but they don't look like they're hungry. Okay. Yeah, Titan. Yeah, have a great day doing all of that. It sounds like fun. The barbecue for your family. Yeah, I got this thing going pretty good. It took me a while to get it going. This morning, I had one side of it flaming pretty good, but I was, yeah, it took a little bit to get the whole thing going around the bottom. But it's going now, and it's hot, and it's cooking. You can see. I'll bring this over. I don't have the tripod here set up. Yeah, the pool will definitely help get the kids here. That's fun. What's the weather looking like down there? 85 again or warmer? Probably warmer. We're actually going to be, I think, 82 here in North Carolina, North Carolina, because I'm close to the state line of Virginia. So it's going to be a nice day here. It's really still right now. The air is barely moving. We have like, it said 2 miles per hour, but I don't think it's even doing that. It's like dead calm, which is perfect. You can see the smoke just going straight up. That sounds nice, yeah. 80s, it's comfy. Good day for a barbecue then. But yeah, look at this. So I have a better seal, Titan. I remember I did that last night. I made sure I got the lid tightened down there last night in the daytime. And so if some of you are new here, the first time I did this a Friday, the lid was a little askew. So it was, my theory now is that I was having trouble keeping the heat in the drum as well because of the crack that was there with the lid being improperly seated on there. So now that that's okay, you can see, look at this. This is what I like to see, is just it pouring out the little holes that I drilled on the top. Answer in Russian. No, I don't know if I can answer in Russian. Hi, you're N46. Your English is not terrible because you're able to write that in English. I don't know if I could yeah, I could go find a translation. No, there's wood inside the barrel. and we're making lump charcoal. Yeah, it's smoking a lot. So what that means is we still had quite a ways to go to get the wood fully pyrolyzed or cooked. And you know, the chunks were pretty big, remember, so we have to heat that right through and cook everything out right to the center of the wood inside. So the drum is only half full now. It remember, we had around it was around half, a third of it was good lump charcoal, which I packaged out, and then the rest was inadequately cooked, so that comes up to around here in the drum. So it shouldn't take all day to do this. Yeah, pyrolyzed. Yeah, I put some bigger logs on. I still have quite a bit of the pine over there. I'm actually really glad now I took those out of the forest a couple of weeks ago, because I was just going to stack it in the woodshed and burn it in the house, in the fireplace, and in the furnace. But I have no problem burning it like this to make the lump charcoal. In fact, this is a great way to do it, because I don't have to split it. I just throw it on the fire like that. And it gets rid of some of the wood. I'm actually going to still overfill the woodshed, because I have those two logs. This is a white oak that I cut down in the early part of January. Actually, it was already down. It had blown over in the swamp, this one here. And I'm not cutting it up for firewood, because I have in my mind to make some wood planks with him, because it's a good straight log, and it's white oak. And yeah, so I don't know. I still am planning to do that. It's one of the reasons why I bought the bigger chainsaw, so I could do that. But all this stuff has to go in the woodshed there. And then I have another log down here, which is partially processed. Can you see the stump down there? And the log. And there's the top of the tree. We cut that down a couple of weeks ago, because it was close to the house. It was leaning over the house, so it had to go. And we got a lot of beech, so as you can see, we got no shortage of that. So that has to be brought up. Your dad would buy the logs and you would split it? Oh, that's a good idea. So he would keep 5 cores to heat with and sell the rest. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. I probably could make a little business out of it. I mean, with 34 acres, maybe not every year. Oh, there was an egret or something just flew over. But I'm not sure I'd make much money. It's kind of it's like your dad, I think, to some extent, right? He kind of broke even, which is, that would be okay, but you still have the time component in there, and you can't get time back. So, I don't know, I kind of like the higher value activities, higher return on investment activities. So, for me, I get a lot of satisfaction actually out of processing the firewood So the time for me is not so much of an issue up to a point. So my favorite part is actually taking the wood out of the forest and bringing it here, and I like the split as well. But I'm not a fanatic about the stacking part of it. But it has to be done. I'd like to do what my friend Jimmy does. He has this little, these lean-tos off the side of the barn. He has a similar setup at his place, but he doesn't have anything in his lean-tos. Like he used to park his um, riding lawnmower in there, but he puts that right inside the barn now. And he just uses it for firewood. He just throws it in a pile. Just like the pile you see there, he puts it under cover and he doesn't stack it. And I'm like, yeah, Jimmy, that's the way. He says, yeah, I just stand here, throw it over there, and it's done. And it's under cover. Perfect. And but with mine there, I don't think I can. There needs to be a little less entropy. Your dad would tell your brother and I that Christmas would be better if he didn't have to spend so much on heating oil. So we had incentive to work hard to prepare for winter. Yeah. That's awesome. Came through for you for gifts. That's cool. Nice. What a good dad. Yeah, now see there's a difference in the color of the smoke there coming out the sides. That's kind of cool. I think I can't tell which one is steam, water, and which one are just like, you know, particulate matter. Maybe it's a bit of both coming out of there. I don't know. Jack is pretty happy because he's probably warm. Serge, hello. There's Jack, our doggy. Oh, that's really good. Yeah. So you can see them often then, Titan. Are you living there permanently or you just come down for the winters? I forgot. Well, I think you told me. It sounds like you're living there permanently. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, the summers are probably pretty hot, I guess, but you get used to that, like you do here. Like, I think a lot of people, when you first come here and you're from the north, come to North Carolina, and the summers are, we get pretty hot here too. In the summer, in June, July, August, even September can be pretty hot. Um, People are like, "Oh, it's too hot," and I'm like, "Man, this is perfect weather." I mean, it honestly doesn't really get better than North Carolina weather because you don't have terrible winters and you have tolerable summers. You just, like down there, if it's too hot, you go into an air conditioned space. Yeah, and if you have a pool, even better. Yeah, I get that. So the last few years I've gone down to Florida for a week, 10 days, and I'd like to spend more time in the winter there. I don't really have a desire to spend year round there, I think the hurricanes would. I think the uprooting when you gotta evacuate would. I mean, I know that's not every year, obviously, but just I think the little bit the worry there and having to relocate when those things roll through would be potentially challenging. So for me, if I had like, I think I said this the other day, 6 weeks, 6 weeks down there a year, continuously would be nice. I would really love that. Either all of January and most of February would be great. Even December would be good too. Yeah, when I was down there in Punta Gorda, I was there the last week of January. It was cold. Like I was but definitely warmer than up here in North Carolina, but I was wearing jacket and it was not warm. Save for out of the 9 days I was there, I think only 2 or 3 days got up into the high 70s. But it was still pretty pleasant because most of the days were nice. That there was a couple of rainy days, but and they were warm, but not like too warm. Anyway, yeah, yeah, I agree. Those are the. It's probably really busy down there with spring break for a lot of students. I think March is probably peak busyness, isn't it? And then it drops off after Easter. Jack. Jack sitting here. I don't have my next coffee yet. I need to get a coffee and get something, banana bread or something. So I might go do that. But yeah, you can take a walk with me. Oh, you can come down, go down to the house. Maybe I'll lose some of you, but anyway, we'll do that now that we got the fire going. Coming, Jack? Duckies. Little paddlers. Still waiting for you breakfast for us. You coming, Jack? Yeah, hard to get the restaurant. That's what I remember too, being down there in March. Yeah. Those are short-term things. All right, we're in the house, coming to get some coffee. And I have to wait in line because my wife is making her coffee right now. Hey, honey?
Yeah.
So we're running a little live stream here on the charcoal burn. And I came in to get some banana bread. Oh, thanks, Titan. Yeah, I hope it comes out pretty good. And tell the missus we said hello. Yeah, Titan says hello, honey. She says hi. Right back to you. Take care. And on the plate. Heat the bread up. Do you want some? Here we go. Just put the pot in there. Cream. And banana bread. Homemade. Thanks for the likes, y'all. And like and subscribe. And then all this great content, you'll just get the notifications and boom, you can watch. You can watch the coffee brewing. This is not an ad for Starbucks because actually there's Dunkin' Donut coffee in there. See? By the way, that one's pretty good. Black Rifle coffee. I have to say, one of the things I don't love about this is that it's just far enough away that it splashes up. So Keurig, if you're listening, maybe you could do a design modification there. Maybe like a little elevator. Well, that would cost money to put something up there that brings it up and then slowly goes. I don't know. Bus ready. Nice. Look who's here. Because he wants that. Don't you, Jack? You want to show them that you can catch it? Where's my friend N46 from Russia? So here's a trick Jack can do. He can catch it. Good boy. He has another one too. N46. Are you still on there? Probably not, because we didn't give. We didn't. I didn't translate to Russian for him. Can you give me a paw? Can you shake a paw, Jack? Jack, sit, paw. Oh, good boy. See? He does have some skills. Don't you, bud? Say yeah. Says, if you have treats for me, I can do anything you want. All right, we're going back out. You coming, Jack, or you staying? Staying in here with Mum. Say, yeah, I'm staying here. It's warm in the house. I should go feed the chickens, I guess. I haven't done that yet. I'll probably get in trouble for that. No. I mean, do they look like they're starving? chickens. No, they're not starving. And the ducks in their little paddler pond. It's kind of nasty though. So yeah, you got to dump it and put some new water in there. All right. Thanks for joining me. I've got 5. Back out by the fire. It's warm. I've got my coffee. What are people doing today? We know what Titan's doing because he has indicated here in the chat. He's one of my top fans. That he's going to have a barbecue with his family, and I think that's awesome. I am kind of having a barbecue of sorts right here at my house. The guineas are home. Hear them? They left, came back, probably here for breakfast. So we'll go give them some food. I'll take the gasoline back to the barn. My true fuel. Oh, they're getting, I think, seed treats down there by my wife. There's the chickies. Chickies. They're light. I think they were warm enough. None of them are dead, so I didn't freeze last night with a light. We had them in that little brooder box there before. Well, I got that little floodlight to turn out up here. Click. Oh, I was gonna feed them. That's why I came in here, folks. That's it. That's the reason. Yeah, I got this stuff here. Put that there. Corn scratch. This is. Do this. Like that. And then this bucket here is the crumble, the layer. This is high protein stuff for the hens mainly. I mean, they all eat, but it's got what they need for laying good eggs. Done. And now we go back to
what we were working on here. And yeah, I need to do a little poking here because I want to keep the fire roaring. So, coffee. Like that. Now the big question is, where did I leave my gloves? See the smoke? That's a good thing. Come on over here. We'll go for a little walk. Our honeybees. They're cold still. Oh, they didn't like me near there. A couple of the girls came out, shot at me in the face. We'll come back here where it's safe, sound. The bees won't come over here. a seat. Enjoy the campfire. So I think I need to make smaller batches of wood. I think it'll be easier to get it fully cooked. Here we go. This is the one of the more relaxing things we can do with wood. Just burn it. I think what I need to do here, though, folks, is bid farewell for now, so I can do a couple of little chores around here. And yeah, no, people don't want to just watch the fire, right? It's kind of boring. So I'll catch you next time on the next one. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it that you stop by, and if you like it, go ahead and hit that thumbs up and subscribe as well. And then you'll get notifications of what I'm doing, any shorts or live streams. Peace out. Have a great day.